You start with an idea and then see how many people come, and you will be very surprised. If you're going through a problem, there are a lot of other people going through the same problem. And who better to help you through these problems unless it's somebody else that has gone through the same thing. We got together and named ourselves Concerned Citizens for Chronic Psychiatric Adults. Such a long, big name, but it said exactly what we wanted.
When Matthew became ill, it was really important for me to get as much information as I possibly could, because I had not a clue as to what I was going to be dealing with. So I made one phone call, and I met a wonderful woman, Carmel Spadola, who was the president of what was then the Mental Health Advocacy Group. It's now NAMI Bergen. And she taught me everything. She says, come to a meeting. So Paul and I went to the meeting, and we saw this was the right place for us. And I decided I was going to become very active in the program, and she taught me about NAMI, and it was just the beginning of a wonderful experience. When we hired Sylvia Axelrod, she was really a wonderful woman with tremendous skills, leadership, kindness, compassion. She knew how to work with everybody, and I was thrilled to be part of her team.
I needed to have the group. And of course, you know, there's a history there of how long it took to get it going. But, you know, I said, we'll do it bilingual, until I said to Sylvia, listen, it's not fair. We got to do something. So, so that is a stigma, it's the understanding, it's the translation, it's the not knowing. I saw so many reasons why I needed to help.
I started having mental health symptoms in 7th grade. I didn't know anything about mental illness. Like, I just felt so alone when I was starting to have my symptoms. I felt so alone. NAMI has just been such a big part of my life. You know, it's kind of one of the reasons that I wanted to go into mental health counseling. Like, it gave me like the confidence. It was like, hey, you can do this. Like, you know, like I feel like I'm doing pretty well as a facilitator. So like, I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like, this is what I really want to do. So NAMI kind of helped me find that passion.
For me, having had lived experience with mental health conditions, to show up, to be so welcome, to have people so flexible with me and take me in and give me opportunities left and right to help others, to help myself, it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. NAMI just gave me this home, this spiritual home, where it's like, okay, I can be myself as I am. I can show up as I am, and I don't have to be performative for anybody. So I think that was a really beautiful and wonderful thing. So for me, NAMI just means, you know, authenticity.
Coming from a Hispanic background, our culture sometimes is something that we don't talk about. Mental health is something that is silenced. I knew I needed help, but I just didn't know what to do. For example, I couldn't say anything at my job because I was afraid that my job or my work wouldn't be credible, or they would take my responsibilities away. I was extremely afraid that when I share my suicidal ideations that my kids were going to be taken away. I wouldn't have never imagined back in 2017 that I would be in this position. However, after being supported in the way that I was supported through NAMI, I felt the need to give back. And now being on this end is definitely like a dream come true. I always have wanted to support other individuals and help be the light for somebody who either is going through some of the same things that I went through, and be able to support them. And being here and working at NAMI not only provides that platform, but everybody that comes in and is either leading a support group, is part of the staff member, even the board members too, is formed by individuals who have that lived experience as well. So making it so much easier to support one another and out in the community too.
The idea that you're there gives so much hope for people who are yet to be there. Being there for somebody who needs it is just wonderful.
We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope.
NAMI always means hope. It means that we can be here for people and help them to understand how important mental health services are, and how we can be a part of helping our family, our loved ones, and ourselves get the support and the services that we need to see. And it helps us to see the person and not the illness. I think that's such a big one, because when you have a tendency to come with your own way of thinking how things should be, you miss the whole point. Because the person that's experiencing mental illness, unless you've actually experienced it, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're dealing with. But my favorite signature program, Family to Family, helped me to understand more about what this looks like. The relationship I had with my mother changed significantly after I took Family to Family. It teaches you about medications, advocacy, diagnosis, self-care, and how to fight for your loved one, how to be there for them and change the whole relationship with them. And once you can do that, you can achieve almost anything in that process.